Massive thank you goes to Joe, Sean and Sarah for Spotlight. Good evening. It's just gone 8 o'clock on your Tuesday evening, so welcome along to Riverside Radio with me, Christopher Lane, for On Air Acoustic. Kicking off the show is last week's guests. This is June Wind.
Your eyes, you're mesmerized, starting over, never-ending circle of your life. Feel the rise, moons and tides. Don't let it go, don't let it go. Dance until the morning light. Baby, can't you see? Take a second chance, don't live it till tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. It's just you and me, flying from this world, running away from it all. You know that there's a world over there, waiting for you. There's a world over there, waiting for you. You're mesmerized, starting over, never-ending circle of your life. Feel the rise, moons and tides. Don't let it go, don't let it go. Dance until the morning light. Baby, can't you see? Take a second chance, don't live it till tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. It's just you and me, running away from it all. You know that there's a world over there, waiting for you. 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 There's a world over there.
Alright, yes, June Wind there with A World. They were meant to play that one last week, but as if you were a part of it last week, you would know that it was just crazy in here. The energy in this studio was mad. We had 4 people technically with me, all talking at the same time. We all had different questions, we all had different answers, and it just got crazy. We didn't get to play it, so I'm really glad that I got to play that one this evening. Right, up next we have Lucy Rowe, and just a little bit of news on Lucy. Lucy and Tom have got together again, and they've brought out a brand new song, so go over to their Instagram. It's at Lucy Rowe and at Tom Berry. If you search for them, you'll find it. They've got a brand new song out, but for right now, let's go back to Heartbeat Wipers.
On Air Acoustic with Chris Lane
on Riverside Radio.
Love in South West London.
Riverside.
right where you lay, there's a feeling. It's a sharpness underneath, like a breath through broken teeth.
Riverside.
Lucy Rowe there with Heartbeat Wipers. Now, coming up now is Purdy Smith with Overcomer. She was she came, when was it? Last July, it says in my notes. July 2023, which just seems, I don't know where the time is going, but it is. It's just flying. And this is her sort of last song of her EP Borders. If you just go and check out this album, it is absolutely amazing on Spotify. And she brought this song out last week because it was Mental Health Awareness Week, and it's all about turning 30 as a lady, and you just it's the time is ticking, isn't it? It's one of those ones where your time is ticking. As a man, I don't really know how that feels, so I think it's a really good song, not just for women out there. It's also good to sort of educate us men out there. So she sort of went through a lot of stress, a lot of depression, and the way she kind of got over that was to write this song Overcomer. So let me know what you think.
Have a seat, I'll make a cup of tea, and we can talk it over if that's okay. It's been some time, tell me what's been on your mind. Your Insta says you're fine, but I know you're towing the line. So that clown came by, invited all his friends, gate crashing your party, despair settled in. You don't understand it, how is this happening again? Feels you're right back where you started, near the end. I believe the sun shines in you. Go easy now, be gentle with your truth. I believe the sun shines on you. Yeah, you're an overcomer. You're an overcomer. Let's go out. Today need your face to greet it with a pure open smile. One step to that higher breakthrough. A minute lasts a while, but you find your fire again. I believe the sun shines in you. Go easy now, be gentle with your truth. I believe the sun shines on you. Yeah, you're an overcomer. You'll overcome. You will shine stronger than before. You'll overcome and reemerge. You'll overcome, and you will shine stronger. I believe the sun shines in you. Go easy now, be gentle with your truth. I believe the sun shines on you. Yeah, you're an overcomer. I believe the sun shines in you. Go easy now, be gentle with your truth. I believe the sun shines on you. Yeah, you're an
comes that California girl, tall and lovely, hair in a gypsy curl, gives me a sideways smile. She's enigmatic with a sensual style. I'm out of place and the time has slipped away. It's too late, I can't have it any other way. I was standing out in the Nashville rain. I wanted one more chance to strut my stuff again. Everybody was just passing by, concentrating on a younger guy. I'm out of place and I lost the will to play. It's too late, I can't have it any other way. Time is a wayward child, it buries you or sets afire, weaving dreams that fade from sight. Day becomes an endless night. Crossroads and the devil wants his pay. Your daddy's footsteps long since faded away. No aspiration for a rising sun, another chance for you to get things done. You could keep on working till the break of day. It's too late, I can't have it any other way. It's too late, I can't have it any other way. It's too late, I can't have it any other way.
I met a guy the other day, told me that Jonah was his name. His hair was black like tourmaline, told me he wants to walk with me. And I was thinking, God, I wanna be like Jonah. God, I wanna be like Jonah. God, I wanna be with Jonah. But he's a king, don't look at me. I wear mismatched socks and tuck my t-shirt in my jeans. And I'm messed up, he won't look up. Still, he's the one who haunts me in my darkest dreams. And he don't love me. Ran into Jonah back at school, told me he found somebody new. I hoped he couldn't see through me or cut through the layers of jealousy. When I was thinking, God, I wanna be like Jonah. God, I wanna be like Jonah. God, I wanna be with Jonah. But he's a king, don't look at me. I wear mismatched socks and tuck my t-shirt in my jeans. And I'm messed up, he won't look up. Still, he's the one who haunts me in my darkest dreams. and he don't love me. No, 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 he don't love me. I tuck my t-shirt in my jeans, and I'm just messed up, and he won't look up. And I'm just messed up, and he won't look up. And I'm just messed up. He haunts me in my darkest dreams, and he don't love me.
I'm waiting up for you all night. When you gonna come on home? All I ever do is wait for you. I'm always calling you on the phone. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? You said you'll be with me forever. You said that you would never go. You said you'll be my one and only, but left me here all alone. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? You cheated on me. Oh no, no. You cheated on me. Oh no, no, no. You cheated on me. Every day I call you up on the phone. You always say you're with your friends. I never ever really see you now. Something tells me this is the end. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? You cheated on me.
Love in Southwest London.
Riverside.
On Air Acoustic with Chris Lane.
On Riverside Radio.
Love in Southwest London.
Riverside.
Love in Southwest London.
Riverside.
Right, we are back. Thanks so much to Tim Staffel for singing Any Other Way. We had Irina Imi there with Jonah and Where Are You Now from Hayley Chart. Well, we had a bit of a technical issue in the studio, but like we always get there. We'll always get there. So I'm really, really happy to welcome into the studio today Harry T. Pope.
Hello.
Hello. It's raining outside. We're having technical difficulties, but it's fine. This is grassroots music, isn't it?
Yeah. What more could go wrong at this point? I think we're all right. We've ticked all the boxes for things that could go wrong at this point. I think. But
there we go.
Here we are.
Here we
Still
are.
Going.
See, we are still going. See, this is why I love like sort of music, because everyone like. I mean, I don't know what it's like in big festivals where people have tantrums, but everyone always seems to have an answer here. Like everyone seems to go, right, we're going to get through it. We're going to get there. We're going to make this happen. And that's what I just love being around musicians. All right, so you're a 23-year-old artist from Watford. Where did it all start for you?
Oh man, in terms of music, when I was a kid, when I was a baby, I think even before I was born, it was kind of written in the stars that I was going to be doing this because my family's extremely musical. And so they brought me up, loving music, playing all sorts of instruments. Any instrument that I wanted to play, they'd give me the opportunity to give it a go. Whether it was screeching away on a violin or banging away on some drums, they were like, you know what, yeah, go for it. So and I've just been doing it all the time. I can't imagine doing anything else really. And when I got to like year 3, and I was having like little primary school relationships, writing my Jonas Brothers-esque, oh, she broke my heart, kind of songs. And then that obviously went on until I was, teenager, going through, more kind of real stuff maybe, and all the way till now. So I've just been writing to kind of comprehend what is going on in this thing we call life, I guess.
As mad as it is, like the music I've sort of heard you singing, Jonas Brothers never ever.
No,
was going to be one
day it'll sneak in. I was actually writing something today. I was, hold on, I hear a little bit of Jonas Brothers in there burning up, something like this. I don't know.
Your music is very old school.
You think?
And that's why I love it.
Good.
Because that's what I sort of grew up. I mean, I say old school. I mean, like there's a lot of like sort of Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin in there, but the kind of music is like there's also like a little sort of switch in there where it's more like the Michael Bublé, Robbie Williams sort of Swing When You're Winning kind of album.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So is that influences from your musical family?
I feel like I guess I grew up listening to all kinds of different stuff, and I think particularly recently, jazzier kind of stuff has definitely been what I've been into. But I mean, with all the different songs I write, all the songs, they're all kind of in a different style, and it just so happens that I suppose 1111 is probably the one you're kind of feeling those influences from, and that's kind of where I channeled all the the Frank Sinatra or the all those classic kind of jazz singers, and that's what went into that ballad. But stuff that I'm doing now is completely, I'm recording like an indie pop, like chorusy guitar jangly thing, and then the next song's like this heavier rock kind of thing. So it's always kind of different, but there's influences from all over.
Are you doing that because it's like quite natural to you to just sort of like have all these different avenues, or are you doing it as sort of an experiment to sort of release one song, see how that gets on, release that one, see how that one gets on? Is that kind of what you're doing, or is?
Well, I suppose I haven't thought about that like second angle, but I suppose in a way, I'm always thinking, what different groups can I attract? Because ultimately I just I want to release music not in a particular style, but it's just because I listen to so many different types of music, and also just getting bored. Once I've written a song in a certain style, I kind of feel I want to move on, do something different. That box has been ticked. I want to do something different now. So
Which one feels more natural to you?
What, in the styles?
Yeah. Because there's always when you're writing, I guess there's always that one sort of. Do you know what I mean? Like you always fall back into, because that is the natural thing that we want to do.
For sure. I feel like the jazzy aspect of my music will always be there simply because my hands are lazy and like to just press as many keys as they can. They're not so picky. If they can kind of pick some sort of random notes, then then they'll go kind of wild, and I think that'll always be there just because that's what my hands tend to do. But I don't know, I feel like something like Stay Away, which was my first single, that kind of feels like, even though there is a jazz influence there, I feel like there are a lot of other things in there. There's more there's kind of classically bits in some of the harmony. Some of the harmony is like Baroque harmony, like melodic minor kind of stuff, and then obviously there's the jazz, there's the horn stuff. There's kind of rock stuff. There's like Brian May guitar parts in there, and like Freddie Mercury stacked vocals. So I feel like that one was, I wanted to put that out because it was kind of, it had certain angles that people could tell were clear, but it feels a bit more all round to me, and I think that one's one I kind of go back to quite a lot.
That's nice. That's nice, man. Nice. So you're talking of the keyboard there, but you've learnt so many instruments. So what drew you to the keyboard the most?
Well, I think at this point, the reason that a lot of the songs that I put out right now that are keyboard based is because this kind of collection of songs, I guess, that I'm putting out right now come from a kind of Billy Joel-esque kind of
nice.
and that kind of thing.
He's massive fan of Billy Joel.
He's my hero. I was listening to him on the way here actually.
Yeah, I've always got one of his songs playing.
Yeah. They're all classics. I don't think he put out. I mean, I could actually dig out some songs that I could be more critical of, but I love all of it. So I think, for now, piano is something that, and the kind of songs that I'm putting out, that the ballads and stuff, that's all kind of very piano-y. But I mean, there's loads of stuff that I've got written that's mostly guitar. In fact, probably most of the songs I've written are more guitar, and I'm actually more a guitar player. I'm actually more a bass player than I am anything. But I I guess I find it harder to sing and play really funky bass lines at the same time. It's too much too much to comprehend in one go. I got to leave that to some other dude, in the band or whatever.
I'm learning guitar at the moment, and I'm struggling with just getting between the C and the G, and I'm like,
you know what? That's so funny you say that. I teach guitar and I teach.
Oh, is it?
And C and G was actually a girl called Laura. I was teaching today. She was struggling with C and G. So if you need some tips with C and G, I got some techniques, bro. I can pass it on.
This is why I'd love to do this show. See, we're living and learning. I tell ya, learning with Lane. This is it, man. I tell ya. All right, I'm gonna definitely get you to tell me all about that. I've got here that it says Harry never expected to be a singer, let alone a solo artist. Right, so you've got the instrument bit down. Did you just go, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go for it?
Well, I didn't really like singing for most of my life, even though my mum would always go on about me. Oh, you gotta sing. But and I was writing songs, but for some reason, even when I was a teenager, I was always writing songs with the intention that other people would sing them, that I'd be like the bassist or the guitarist in the band, and there'd be another singer. I just didn't really see myself as that kind of person. I still don't really, sometimes don't always feel like I'm that front man, that that kind of guy, Mick Jagger. I'm not throwing the moves out there or anything. Or mind you, sometimes, playing a gig and you get carried away. But yeah, naturally, I always felt like a kind of more like a background player, and I still love doing that stuff.
You sort of got the swing in the hips, man.
Yeah,
the old sort of. That's all you need, man. That's what you need. Less is more sometimes.
Yeah, but I suppose it's just like it came down to I like writing these songs, and I feel like my voice, they're kind of suited to my voice, so I thought I'd give them a go singing them, and it's worked out well so far, I suppose.
Nice. We're going to get you singing after the half-time adverts.
Brandcube are expert providers of branded merchandise and e-promotions. From power banks and wireless phone chargers to stylish designed pens and smart apparel, Brandcube delivers desirable products for your customers and you. Why not engage your customers with a digital promotion or streamline your procurement with a corporate e-store? Brandcube provides the service you need and deserve. And if you mention Riverside Radio, we'll apply a 15% discount. Visit us online at brandcube.com, but make sure to spell cube with a K. Brandcube.com, the future of promotional merchandise.
Riverside Breakfast with me, Jason Rossum, and Battersea Power Station is here on Riverside Radio every weekday morning from 7 till 10 a.m. You're going to get all the latest local news, weather, traffic and travel, plus some superb music to start your day.
That's what they call you.
Join in by choosing the Switch On song and guess where one of our presenters is hiding. Somewhere in southwest London. Riverside Breakfast with me, Jason Rossum, and Battersea Power Station, weekdays from 7 on Riverside Radio.
Love in southwest London, Riverside.
Welcome back to On Air Acoustic here on Riverside Radio with me, Christopher Lane. We're still joined in the studio by Mr. Harry T. Pope. If you just missed the first bit, oh man, you've just missed a hell of an interview. But we've got some music coming up and I'm so excited because he's got influences from like Billy Joel, Queen. I mean, I could actually go on forever. Just don't do a list. Like they would say, don't do a list. I might not do a list of Harry's influences. But I'm so excited. I want the first song. I think the people need to hear the first song. So what's the first song going to be tonight?
What is the first song going to be? How many are you happy for me to do tonight?
We'll see how long we got.
Okay. Should I do you have a one? I know you like one in particular. Do you want me to try
22?
Do you want me to do 22 now? I do 22.
Yeah, good. Yeah, no, that is a nice one. That is a really nice song actually. I love that one.
I'll try. I'll give it a go. If the keys are coming through. Yeah? I can hear it. Sweet, here we go. I'm 22 now, I need something new. How am I getting out my room? Now I think about it, I found my favorite song out the blue. Wow, what's there left to do? Oh, forget about it, I can see your face. There's so many people around the world, we don't have a clue what we're doing when there ain't no light. Oh, so it shines from the end of the tunnel, and now that we're running we might make it tonight. I'm I'm 22 now, I need something new. How am I getting out my room? Now I think about it. I found my favorite song out the blue. Wow, what's there left to do? Oh, forget about it. I can see your face. Sometimes I think to myself, what the hell am I doing? Boy, this just isn't right. All the times to myself I ask, what else should I try? I get no reply. I'm 22 now, I need something new. How am I getting out my room? Now I think about it. I found my favorite song out the blue. Wow, what's there left to do? Oh, forget about it. I can see your face. Ooh, 22, something new in my room. I see you on the blue. Baby, I can see your face. Oh, oh, ooh, ooh, I'm 22 now, I need something new. How am I getting out my room? Now I think about it. I found my favorite song out the blue. What's there left to do? Oh, forget about it. I can see your face. Ooh, 22, something new in my room. I see you out the blue. Baby, I can see your face. Thank you.
Oh, now that's how you do it. Oh man, I just wanted like a cocktail in my hand, like, and just like be dancing, man. Woof! All right. Oh man, no man, that is next level. I'm so happy. I love what I've created here. Just to see, let's get the front row of like songs like this, man. Where did that all come from? 22.
That tune. Oh man. I think the influence. I mean, in terms of the thematic, the idea. I mean. I was 22.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you reckon? I mean, I released a song recently, and annoyingly, I've released it now when I'm 23, and some guy was like, you're going to feel, in the comments of the YouTube video, you're going to feel so silly when you're singing this at 23, and here I am. Yeah, of course I am. But,
well, no, because it takes you back to a nice moment.
I don't know.
We all have, like, ages like a chapter, isn't it, of a book?
Yeah, for sure, you know, but I think at 22, I was kind of feeling, I just finished uni, and I was thinking, okay, what's next? You know, what do I do now? And I was kind of having doubts about whether I pursue kind of releasing my own songs and things like that, because that's only something I've really started recently. I only released my first song in January.
Oh, wow, that's very recent.
Yeah, when I wrote this song at the beginning of July, so I just graduated, and I was kind of thinking, you know, like the lyric says, sometimes I think to myself, what the hell am I doing? Boy, this just ain't right. I don't know, I was really questioning everything that I was doing. But, you know, this song, I kind of was drawing influences. Actually, one of the biggest influences for this song was Wham! I really got into Wham at this time. I obviously knew loads of their songs, but I saw that documentary on Netflix. And
I knew you were going to say it.
I fell in love with those guys, you know. And I'm actually, funny enough, George Michael's from very close to me. You know, he's from Bushy, and I'm from Croxley, and that's, you know, I was gigging in Bushy on the weekend. So,
oh, wow.
You know, I felt a real kinship with those guys, and particularly Club Tropicana.
One of the best songs ever written.
So even that kind of that acapella, ooh, 22, that was kind of pulled almost from their bit, Club Tropicana, when they're going cool, that bit, you know. So I was pulling influence from there, and then also in terms of the production, we took a lot from Jacob Collier. I don't know if you know Jacob Collier.
No.
But he's kind of they were calling him the jazz messiah, you know.
Oh, wow, okay.
He's this kind of big kind of jazz guy right now, and I mean, he's branching out, he's working with Coldplay and Storm Team.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I've taken a lot of influence from him, particularly the way I've layered the vocals and all this kind of thing. So, and the jazz harmony, he kind of got me into a lot of that stuff. So, so it was kind of a weird mixture of George Michael and Jacob Collier.
That's a mad mix.
Yeah.
That's a cool mix, though, man.
Yeah, well, you know,
why not?
Like you say, you don't want to list the influences because
No.
it's like as long as the Bible or something, you know.
There's the thing, isn't it? Like, never ever do a list. You always just get yourself in trouble. Always get yourself in trouble. So we were just saying about the Bushy one. Has George Michael or Wham played there where you played? I'm
not sure. I mean, I bet they. I mean, if the pub is an older one, which I imagine it probably is, they probably went for a drink there at least. So,
that's mad.
So yeah, but it feels cool to be so close to someone I'm so inspired by.
It's weird because I only say that because like when I have artists come on here and like people that played like the Troubadour say like Bob Dylan and all these names have been on there and you think God, like you're starting your journey, but like these guys have come to the end of their journey and they look what they've achieved. Anything is possible. It really does make you sit there or stand there wherever you're doing at a gig. It just makes you go, whoa, this is like crazy, man. Like, just it can happen like overnight. Like, look at Ed Sheeran. Like, just overnight, like one song, like Lewis Capaldi. Like, he didn't like sell out a tour before,
something like that.
Like his first song came out. It's like, how can you do that, man? But no, who knows? All right, so 22. That's the second one, isn't it?
So that was the third song I've released.
Third
22
song.
now. It's out there on Spotify or all the streaming things if people want to check it out. And that was the one just in April.
In April. God. Yeah, this is so brand new.
It's fresh, man.
I love this. I feel like I'm really at the start of your journey. Like, who knows what's going to happen in like a year or even like 2 years, man. Like, it's incredible. So I'm loving the music right now, so I think let's have another one.
Yeah.
Which one do you... Go on, I'm going to let you choose this one.
Well, you said before that you quite liked 1111, the jazzy kind of, the
It is a beautiful song.
kind of thing. So I could give that a go if you want.
Let's have it.
But for a bit of context for anyone, listening, this one, I wrote this one about my wife, and because she always seems to have the worst luck. And people who know this song, they've heard me tell this story a million times, but she has the worst luck. Something's going to go wrong for her. We recently had our first wedding anniversary, and we went on holiday, and of course, at our lovely meal, she starts feeling ill. She got some, reaction from the food, So something's always, and just the
horrible,
tiny
man.
things as well, tiny things. So I wrote this song because I got into this habit of, whenever I see 1111, they say make a wish.
Of course, yeah.
And I got into this habit whenever I see 1111, I just wish that she was having a good day. And one of these days, I looked at my phone. I was on the Jubilee Line train on my way to uni. I went to King's College London, and I saw my phone. It was 11:11, and in my head, the melody of the song came along with the words. But this one's 11:11.
The universe doing its thing. So let's have it.
To win the lottery today. Don't care for cars or stars in LA. Won't catch me asking a bask in heaven's rays. Oh no. Maybe these things were once on my mind, but since then life has thrown me a line. I've got somebody who's counting on me. Whoa, 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 whoa. So when the time arrives, to myself I'll say 11:11, just hoping she's having a better day. Oh, I'll do my best to help her feel alright, but then the rest of the things in her life can't help but go wrong and get in the way. I've never known another soul with her plight. Bad luck in spades, all her days feel like nights. I'm no man of God, but for her I will pray. So when the time arrives, clasp my hands, look to the skies. 11:11, just hoping she's having a better day. Oh, the world can be so cruel to her, you wouldn't believe. She'd done something wrong. Though she ain't no angel, she just don't deserve what she receives. And so I'm just hoping to help her along. So ever since I've been wishing away, I suppose I have noticed a change. Upon her shoulders she soldiers a little less weight. Though while she puts on a smile, it's a bluff. Things are changed, but they ain't changed enough. I guess all the stars and the cars have to wait. So like a ritual, at that time of day, 11:11, won't you just take the blues away? Take it away. The world can be so cruel to her, you wouldn't believe. Oh, you would have thought she'd done something wrong. Oh, though she ain't no angel, she just don't deserve what she receives. And so I'm just hoping to help her along. Oh, I'll never wish to win the lottery today. Forget the cars and the stars in LA. Won't catch me asking or basking heaven's rays. Oh no, though I know on her own she'd get by, but that's just not enough peace of mind. She's got to be happy without a complaint. Oh, so when the time arrives, I'll beg, I'll plead, I'll pray. 11:11, just hoping she's having a better day. So when the time arrives, to myself I'll say 11:11. Just hoping she's having a better day. Oh, Thank you.
Right. That's it. No more on air acoustic. I'm never gonna get anything like that again. I'm never gonna get anything. My word, you've just given the listeners like the best Tuesday treat ever.
I hope
That was incredible, man. Like, I have to say as well, talking of influences, do you like John Legend? Because you sounded very like John Legend a bit there. Yeah.
You know, funny enough, I was playing John Legend on the weekend actually. Yeah. I've had people say that tune reminded them of
Okay,
John
yeah,
Legend.
okay. I don't know the first one. Also, like the maddest thing I want to get into, because you're 23, you've just said it's your 1 year anniversary. You're married already.
Yeah, I certainly am.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's not like a religious. A lot of people think, oh, you like really religious. You know, I'm always showing up to gigs in suits and stuff, so they probably think I'm
I love it, by the way.
Mormon or something. Oh, thank you. I mean, I'm wearing my clown tie.
Oh, I love it.
I'm glad you like it. But no, it was just we just it's kind of, I suppose some people have said, oh, it's kind of so unusual to hear in these days, but we just love each other so much, my wife Darcy and I, and we've been together 8 years. So our first wedding anniversary was also our 8 years of being together.
Oh, that's cute.
So we got married on our anniversary last year.
Oh, that's a cute idea.
So yeah, keep the dates all in one thing.
Yeah,
we got engaged.
Clever man.
Day, so I don't have to remember as much stuff now.
You're a genius, man.
Exactly. See, I've broken the code, but we just love each other so much. So we thought, you know what, let's get married, and it was, it's the happiest thing that I've done. The one thing that I'm sure of. Of all the things I've ever done, marrying Darcy is the number one thing.
Yes,
I'm
man.
sure of, so.
Oh, I love this. Like, that's one thing. I know people say it's strange to get married at 23, but I'm actually quite jealous because, like, I met my partner a little bit later than 23, and I wish I had all that kind of stuff. Like, we met in school and come out of school.
Yeah,
and
we've like grown up together,
had
basically.
That. Yeah, I'd much rather have had that. It's like old school, isn't it? Like when you talk to like your grandparents and everything. It's like, oh yeah, we met in school and we were like, yeah, you'll do. And then married.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's awesome. awesome, man. Where'd you get engaged?
Where?
Yeah.
In a tree, actually.
Yeah,
we got engaged in a tree. In Canterbury Park.
All I'm thinking about is Forrest Gump now.
Yeah. Life is like a box of chocolates.
They're in the tree.
Yeah, no, we were in a tree. It was a tree. It sounds so random, but it was a tree that we when we first hung out like outside of school because we met at school.
Nice.
We went to Canterbury Park in Watford and. We went with mates, but then we kind of ditched the mates and kind of went and climbed this tree and just sat and chatted for ages. So when it was our 7-year anniversary, I took her there and asked her if she'd marry me. And fortunately, she said yes. Otherwise, I might have had to jump out the tree.
There's no more songs.
yeah, exactly. The inspiration's gone. But no, she said yes, and then 2 years later we got married, which was last year. So
man, I feel like you need to make it now in the industry. Like you need to be a name now because. You sound like you've already got a really good film.
Do you know what
I mean? Like, it's already started a really good film,
already
man.
Written, the biopic's already, yeah.
Start writing it down, man. Like, you're at school, you get married at 23, and you bring out your first songs. Like, here we go, man. Every director out there right now is like, get his details. Oh man! So how did she feel when you brought out this song 1111? Like she's having all this bad luck. You're like, I brought a song about that.
No, I think she liked it. I think when I first played it to her, she hated it because it sounded like Billy Joel.
Sounds like a married couple.
She said, "Oh, it sounds too much like Billy Joel, and it's one of Billy Joel's kind of jazzier tunes." And that's kind of where I was actually taking inspiration from. But I think over time, particularly when I recorded it, and she could hear my voice on it, and I kind of made it my own. I think then she loves it, and it's one of her favourite songs now, which is nice to know. Otherwise, it was all for nothing,
Oh, I don't know. Like even if you just played that song tonight, that was enough. Like that was a performance of. Like I love everyone who comes on my show, every performer, but I have to say that's up there with one of my all-time favourite ones on this show. No offense to anyone who's listening, because I get people who like re-listen because I play their songs, but no, you're like children. They're all my favourites. Yeah, but there's always gonna be one who does something. So you have got another song. I just feel like I want to hear music now. Like I'm just in this like fanboy, and I'm like, so let's have your third song, if that's all right with you.
I'll do the debut. I'll do Stay Away now. If that's
this one's coming out, isn't it?
So no, this one I'll do. Stay Away is the one that first came out. So if all of these tunes that I would have done today, people can go and listen. I'll leave the one that's going to come out in June for another time as a surprise. That's more of a guitar-y song as well.
Oh, okay.
So
because that's coming out on the EP, isn't it?
That will be on the EP as well. Yeah, I've got plans for an EP. Fingers crossed, August. We're looking like if I can get my stuff together. And
first song out in January. EP out in August.
8 months.
What's gonna happen in Christmas? Christmas album.
I've got to have a Christmas.
Yeah.
I was thinking
there you go, Christmas album.
I came up with a Christmas tune. I was like, oh, I don't want to sell out already and do a Christmas.
It's a moneymaker. Look at George Michael, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a moneymaker.
I've got to go film a music video in the Alps or something, like they did,
I'll be there.
Just exactly. I'll be there. You'll be there. You'll be at the table,
I'll be there. All right.
But yeah, this one's Stay Away, and this was the debut.
Let's have it.
I paint a pretty, vivid picture of your face. Display the only way to keep you in one place. So I will capture every color, and I won't make no mistakes. And it'll take up all the time of mine you waste. One day I found a single loose and you had missed. Followed the road it paved and braved each turn and twist. So you will answer every question, and I'll mention when you drift away from the truth you hear. Dear, is this what you wished? I'm trying to stay away. You promised no more games. I trusted you, and I will pay. Whoa, I'm trying to stay away. I know we had our days, but now those memories ricochet. I'm trying to stay away. I changed the locks, and here's a box for all your things. I hate your face and all the love and joy it brings. So I will rip up every picture, and I'll burn the half you're in. It doesn't matter what you say, so don't begin. I'm
I'm trying to stay away. You promised no more games. I trusted you and now I'll pay. Oh, I'm trying to stay away. I know we had our days, but now those memories ricochet. Oh, I'm trying to stay away. I haven't seen you for a while and that's okay. Hurt for some time but now I'm fine, slowly finding my way. Don't you dare call for the attention when you know it brings me pain. Boy, if you did something I won't accept, then why try to explain? And now I'm thinking over every possibility that could have changed our ways, but it's too late. I'm trying to stay away. You promised no more games. I trusted you and now I'll pay. I'm trying to stay away. I know we had our days, but now those memories ricochet. You and now I'll pay. I'm trying to stay away. I know we had our days, but now those memories ricochet. Oh, I'm trying to stay away.
All right. Man, oh man. I'm just here like, this is just like, you're certainly one to watch.
Thank you.
You are really certainly one to watch, my
those
friend.
songs have never been on the radio ever before, so that was the radio.
It's an exclusive.
That's the radio debut.
This is an exclusive.
Yeah.
I love this. This is exactly what I want on Air Acoustic. I want it exclusive. We got our exclusive. Yes. All right. So you've got an EP coming out in August.
Yeah.
That's exciting. That is exciting.
Yeah, it should be good.
How many songs are going to be on there?
I feel like it'll be 5 if I can sneak a 6th on there or something, but then I will. But I feel like if I might try and sell some physical copies that have some bonus tracks on there.
Oh, nice.
Maybe things like demos, acoustic versions, things that will be easy to kind of for me to produce in the time that I've got, but also should kind of give an insight to what's coming next in the years or next year, whatever.
All right, it's a little teaser.
Teaser.
So you spoke about gigs. Have you got any gigs coming up?
I've got a gig in my kind of area in Croxley at the Fox and Hounds, which is the pub that me and my
always
friends
got to do a gig in a Fox
at.
and Hounds.
Yeah, of course. You know that. I mean, how many pubs are called that? But,
yeah.
But we're doing one there on the 8th of June. That will be cool. We'll be doing a long set. I'll have my full band. You know, we usually have. You know, we got me. I'll be switching between guitar and keys, but we got bass, we got drums, we got guitar, we've got a horn section as well, which is really fun. All my mates from uni, we're a function band as well. Fleet Street Beats, shout out. We get together and we have a full horn section. We're doing covers as well, so it'll be quite fun. But other than that, other things that I've got planned, I'm hoping also that for the EP on, I believe it's the 27th of August, so the EP's hopefully 28th of August, there'll be a launch kind of gig at Folklore on the 27th of August, which should be really fun.
Nice one. Well, just one more. People need to find you and need to follow you on Instagram. What's your sort of handles?
Harry T Pope at Harry T Pope
Easy.
on pretty much everything. And if you fail to find that, just search it on YouTube or Spotify or wherever you like to find your music, and I'll be there, Harry T Pope.
I mean, I think they'll definitely be searching for you. But mate, that is it. We're out of time.
Amazing.
So just a massive, huge thank you from me for coming in, because
Oh,
you've
thank you
just
so much.
absolutely smashed
Thank
that.
you so much for having me. It's been an absolute joy.
Oh man, I've loved it. I've loved it. And that is it from us here at Riverside Radio. This has been On Air Acoustic. I've been Christopher Lane. Thank you so much. Keep it Riverside.
This is Riverside. Love in Southwest London.
Riverside.
On Air Acoustic with Chris Lane.
On Riverside Radio.
Love in Southwest